TLC is October 22nd, and we have a few more matches on the card. It's been a while since we have matches on the card. First off, we finally know who Asuka's opponent will be. It will be Emma, as Emma won a fatal 5-way on Raw, as she faced Bayley, Sasha Banks, Alicia Fox, and Dana Brooke in a fatal 5-way, which was originally scheduled as a normal fatal 5-way, but then somehow it was an elimination, which isn't a big deal. It's just, it was kind of weird saying, it was Michael Cole saying specifically to be first fall wins it, and then Bayley pins Dana to where Bayley would have won, but it's elimination, because you can't have Bayley versus Asuka at TLC, because that would have been a great match. So you have Emma versus Asuka, a match we've seen on NXT a very long time ago, and it'll probably have the same outcome as did then. Asuka will win her debut, very simple, and plus, Emma isn't really doing much, so might as well feed her to the Asuka. Next up, Enzo Amore has finally lost the Cruiserweight title and will face Kalisto in his rematch for the title. Honestly, Enzo Amore has been a joke champion. He really has. I said this before a long time ago. Look at the champions of the past Cruiserweight Championship and look at them now. Enzo was specifically there to kill the division. But at the same time, Enzo got on the main event of Raw like 4 weeks in a row, which says a lot about what WWE still believes Enzo can do. Plus, honestly, I don't know if they really believe in the third hour of Raw anymore, so you might as well put the Cruiserweights on there. Just put something on there to close the show. I mean, it's basically if you were booking a show and then you'd like, oh, we need to fill an extra hour. Let's put just random stuff on there to fill it. That's what Raw has been the past few weeks. To the point where Enzo has had no contact clauses, to where he's had clauses to where if any Cruiserweight touches him, they lose their title shot, which happened. The entire division kicked his ass, as well as Braun Strowman. So technically, with that clause, Braun Strowman, even though he's several pounds over the weight limit, he would never get a Cruiserweight title shot as long as Enzo was champion. Which, it's the letter of the law of the edict made by Angle at that time. Even though Braun will never get below 205, he did attack Enzo during the announcement of that clause, so technically he would be unable to challenge for the title, even though he already can't, but, technicalities. Then we had a clause where Enzo, if anyone touched Enzo, they would be fired. To where Angle said that would hold true, except to one person who recently signed to the division. It was Kalisto. Kalisto should have been in the Cruiserweight division from the start. But, that way he would have been affected by the clause if he was. Which was great. You had the Kalisto versus Enzo match a couple nights ago on Raw. Enzo lost the title. Kalisto's a new champion. Nonetheless, on it would have been Eddie Guerrero's 50th birthday, which is an incredible thinking. We lost Eddie so soon, to where if he was still alive today, he would have been 50, and he probably would have been out of the business by then, to be honest. Because with Eddie's style at the time, I don't know if he would have still wrestled at 50. He might have. I don't know, but we won't know the answer to that, unfortunately. So of course Enzo has his rematch, and hopefully Kalisto retains, because if Enzo wins again, the division is dead, because, again, those clauses would be back in effect, meaning no other Cruiserweight would have a shot at the title ever, which would mean the division would die. Which, as much as I would want that to happen, at the same time I don't want that to happen, because, you put them all in the heavyweight division and they'd be destroyed. Well, some of them would. Some of them wouldn't, but, it depends. It's a case-on-case basis with the Cruiserweights. But, Kalisto needs to retain. Plain and simple. And finally, The Shield will face Braun Strowman, The Miz, and The Bar in a 4-on-3 tables, ladders, and chairs match, which I don't know how they're going to do this. Would the Intercontinental title be on the line? Because normally with a TLC match, over the years, there has been something hanging in the balance, whether it be a championship, a contract of some kind, a career, something. would be on the line in this type of match. However, until that happens, we can only assume that you can win the match on pinfall or submission. As, of course, anything is legal in this match, including tables, ladders, and chairs. We have not been confirmed if stairs are also legal in this match, but we'll find that out hopefully soon. But this is very simple. The Shield will win because they were brought back together a couple nights ago on Raw. You know, you have to make them look strong, especially since how dominant the Shield has been over the years until they're split. It would make sense for the Shield to win. But at the same time, they're outnumbered. For once, they are outnumbered. Especially with Braun, who could technically be two people. So technically, this could be a 5-on-3 situation if Braun is 100%. So I don't know. But what I do know is TLC is October 22nd, and a lot more shit will go down in the next few weeks.